Welcome back, everybody. We are back at the Battle of Murfreesboro. We did just collapse that pocket from Ewell and from Jackson's Army of the Tennessee, Ewell's division. So what we're going to do is try to reorganize a little bit here. Oh no, I forgot when you start issuing orders to everybody, they start getting funky. So we'll take some people off of their stances in an attempt to let them get reorganized. That'll take a minute or two, but it's okay because we got Lew Wallace's men over here working their approach. Now, Cadison's men can go take that trench. Scamming right there also. Jefferson Davis. Let's see if we can pull that off now. Less, there we go. So getting everybody kind of organized. It's a fine point there, apparently, to which side of the railroad we're over aggressive on. That's fun. See if we can get Bull Nelson up here to keep pushing. We can. But Cook's guys have done kind of what we needed from them. They helped us. They're all in first battles, so speed it up as we get organized and moved. All right, who are those guys? Whitfield's division hiding out back here. Okay. Looks like the bridges are going to be completely open for us to push right through. Got a little bit of a cavalry engagement here with the 3rd Tennessee against the 3rd Ohio, which we've reinforced in more brigade strength than infantry or than regiment strength. And it looks like the 1st Mississippi has come to join in. Oh, okay. There's even infantry coming up this way. So they're bringing the fight to us here. What we'll do is we'll let Lew Wallace handle it. He's Brigadier General with a Corps command. All right. We'll let him handle it. We'll see how it goes. See if the AI really just jams everything up or not, and we'll focus our attention over here because that's a lot of stuff. Yeah, they've got units from, looks like, the typical Virginian armies, like early Holcomb Legion. Yeah. Those are smaller units. We might be able to push right through them, especially with some artillery getting in there. Speaking of, let's get our artillery up to engage. Catterson, same thing. Let's get up there. We'll keep an eye on what's going on with Lew Wallace's cavalry unit over here. Looks like we're engaged with the 1st Mississippi, but we're not in firing stance for some reason. Okay, now we're firing. I don't know what was going on there. Looks like we're also taking fire from Barton's brigade, which probably is going to lead to us to rout. Is Wallace going to get anybody else over here is the question. Yeah, we're routed. Wallace is spread too far out. Still issuing orders. See if we can't sneak around. Alright, what did you do, Wallace? You finally issued orders right as I'm trying to do something. I'm not sure where he's setting up. I mean, he's bombarding, so there we go. He's setting up right there on the main road. Alright, I can't be opposed. He found a group of troops that he needs to take out. I'm okay with it. Man, I do not like having to cross that bridge with all those guys shooting at me. It's a tough point to take. It is a very tough point to take. Looks like Marshall's brigade just reformed, and we're already hitting them with some cannons, so that's good. Again, this is moving. Watch the last episode. I talked about supply lines, and we're already at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know that this battle's going to finish today. It might. We'll see what Lew Wallace does on this side. They're starting to shift some troops over to him. But if it doesn't, supply lines are going to be really important here. And to me, this is kind of like a real life, hey, you had a small skirmish with a division that was out in front of the rest of everybody else. And now both sides are kind of figuring out where to go. Okay, they're pulling Barton back away from Wallace. They must have realized they're outnumbered. We'll get up to speed 5, try to get some things to take place. They're moving some guys back over there towards Wallace, though. I'm not sure what they've decided to do here. They're pulling people off of the three main bridges. That is the easiest point to cross while also the hardest point to cross because you're going down a hill, across a bridge, and then back up a hill. So you're exposed pretty heavily to fire the entire time. The good news for us is it's not their biggest brigades. Griffiths has some experience, but there's only one set of skirmishers. Kind of working in our favor right now, their setup. And they're pulling some people off of the line between their trenches and that bridge. They're trying to focus on the defense of the bridges while also worrying about Lew Wallace's men over here, it looks like, and trying to form a second front. Hey, I mean, again, got to give the AI some credit here. That's what they should be doing. They should be trying to hold the crossing points because I've shown up at those crossing points. So good on them. All right, McCook, what are we gonna do, man? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Kicking skirmishers out. Nope. Let's not cross the bridge in the face of enemy fire there. Let's maneuver down that way a little bit. Nelson, what about you? We might rush this bridge. We might just click attack and see what happens. Alright, so Wallace has started to engage, it looks like. And we've routed Marshall for the second time in one day, yeah. His guys maybe will leave the field now. Yeah, I might click on Griffith's brigade with Bull Nelson as they get closer and just let them try to cross. I'm not sure where these guys are going. Okay. So, as this attack we've reached 4 o'clock. Are we going to be able to cross that bridge before 4 o'clock? They're pulling more troops away from Lew Wallace again. We're going to have him try to cross that creek and then engage, hopefully on his own again. They get troops going every which direction. They're not really sure what priority to make right now. My goal is this bridgehead, these 3 bridges, where they have trenches with a bridge. I don't think that's going to work for us. I don't even think that's a bridge officially. Yeah, it's just a creek bed crossing. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think anything we do is going to get us there. With large brigades, cavalry to support it. Yeah, I don't think that's going to ever work. So let's keep that group pinned down. They brought the Holcomb Legion small group back over here to help with the bridge. They got worried about that cavalry, so they stuck their skirmishers out behind them. I mean, it's 1, 2. There's a little bit of a cavalry in there, I think. I think that's our Or chance. Okay, Cruft, let's stop marching directly in the face of fire, please. Shaver routed only had 95 casualties. Waltall, 200 casualties so far. Roan, 700 so far. Yeah, he was the one that charged and still didn't surrender, even though he probably should have. Supposed to procure another supply line. Nope, they haven't made it there yet, but that's a long way from their supplies. Part of what's taken so long is Buell's so far away from everybody. He can stay away from Wallace, that's fine. We'll let Wallace handle his business. Ewell's 3 brigades have reformed and are currently surrounded again. So whatever Ewell's doing, it's not working. Granted, it's 2 small brigades here, under 900 men for Cruft, under 700 men for Whittlesey, and our cavalry brigade is not very big. But, as you see, they're getting hit from both directions and not really sure what to do. I've already routed once, and probably getting ready to happen again. Gotta find Blue Wallace. Alright, the moment of truth. Do we charge or do we not? Do we charge or do we not? Let's get everybody set up first. And then I think we're going to. I think we're going to Burnside bridge it and charge across the bridge. They've taken 5,000 casualties already. Inflict 18%. Morgan's guys are a little tired. See if we can get Sheridan in this fight up here. Yeah, that's what Wallace was doing already. I'm liking Lew Wallace as a corps commander. He's staying pretty organized. Just coming to help him out a little bit because he's doing a good job. So deploying more troops over there to worry about Lew Wallace, which is going to open it up for McCook, actually, to send his guys across in a crazy assault across the bridge or the ford. We're doing it. We're doing it. There's, what, 2 brigades there? We're going for it. Louisiana Tigers, Missouri State Guard. We're going for it. And the Tennessee Cavalry. Yeah, we're going for it. Why not? If we can get through there, it takes pressure off of Wallace and all those troops coming to him. Because he's now getting pretty extended. And it's probably going to pull a unit or 2 off of the face of Nelson. Move Peck up a little bit. Get some more fire. It looks like John Wool was the first one to cross. That boy Wool. Looks like there's a third. Problem is, we got to get a unit or two to charge to try to get us off of this hill, and we got to accept that they're going to get just massacred, potentially surrender. It didn't work. Instead, we pulled an AI and are stuck in. We'll stick them on assault and let him figure it out. Well, that's unfortunate. Not making me like my odds of going this bridge and doing the same thing. Of course, now they just pulled Griffith off the line. They must have actually felt some pressure from that. We are inflicting some casualties. Don't get that twisted. We're not doing great, but we're inflicting some casualties. At this point, it's looking like it's probably going to move into a second day of a battle, as long as we don't break before then. Our morale's at 35. I think we got a chance. We've only got taken 7% casualties. We'll be okay, I think. Ormsby Mitchell got wounded. Okay. New division commander coming up. I mean, we just can't get across. That ford is just, we're going to have to call that McCook's Ford from now on. Look at all the bodies there. Both those units now have 2 stars, 200 casualties, 500 casualties. I mean, we're firing into them, but are we doing anything? Look at 700 casualties, I guess, but really? Is that enough? a little bit of a stalemate at this point. Our morale's dropping, so we're looking closer and closer like a defeat. We have almost equal casualties. Most of them in our new recruits that McCook tried to, I guess I tried to get across this creek. We're going to get to McCook and call that off. Put them on screen, and yeah, we gave the LA Tigers 3 stars. That's cool. They're now bringing all types of troops there because they must really be struggling also. I mean, don't get me wrong, we took some heavy losses there, but if you notice all the reinforcements they're bringing there, it does make me feel a little bit better about it. Yeah, both those groups. 3 stars. 850 casualties. We were doing better casualties when we were running at them. But what it's doing is it's pulling a bunch of men away from Lew Wallace's line. So he is going to be able to keep pushing, probably. I'd like to think. Cook got wounded. Alright, it is going to be McCook's Ford. Man. Morale is not doing good. Man, is Roan really still holding down here? $1,100 casualties. Still holding. Alright. Our morale is not doing great. Not doing great at all. Man, another wounded. Woodsley. We still have them outnumbered. We got to get our morale back. We are slowly regaining it. The losses hurt them more than they hurt us. Other than our, state support and all that jazz, but that hurts them more than it hurts us. So if we are 1-to-1 with them, it's fine. All right, so they crossed the bridge. That's not really how I drew it up. Scammons wounded. I don't know that anybody in McCook's core is still standing. I think they're all wounded or dead. If they make it across the ford with no problem, my guys go across the ford and just get lit up. Another wounded. Oh my goodness. Spears. Just shoot. Yep, keep spinning. Don't shoot or anything, just keep spinning. Here comes another group across. I got nobody there. Except some artillery pieces. Police brigade. Alright, come on. Some of you guys gotta get back in the fight. Yeah, I don't think any of them want back in the fight. It's okay. Man, they have suffered 50% casualties plus and are still holding. They broke. 1,600 casualties is what they. Getting Gorman's division around. Everybody's exhausted. Ugh. Whoa. King, you might be a little far forward there, man. Routed another unit. Colston's was about to rout. End of day. It's about what we needed right there. That'll. I mean, I think McCook's guys are all still broke. We tried, right? I mean, all we could do is give it the old college try. Looks like we will be able to get across the bridge overnight. with Gorman and Crittenton. We'll use them and this group to protect the artillery. Put McCook on defend. All right, and organize Lou Wallace. We'll have him squeeze from town with Negley's artillery on the hills. All right. Let's move Buell into more the center of operations. Let Wallace handle his business. Oh, and we're off right away. I'm not sure that they moved anybody overnight. They said, nope, we're gonna hold exactly where we are. Chaotic as it is, Jackson did not want to risk low cohesion from moving in the night. So we could get a major victory if we win here. We suffered 10,000 casualties. All right, Wallace, it is time to push. All right, we're gonna have to get them to not try to cross that bridge and die massively. So Nelson should try to link up with Wallace. Wallace, where are you? Should be following there. Coming through the woods behind most of their lines. McCook's men should be using the railroad to annihilate Early, who got left across. Where we at? On time. We're still doing good on time, so we'll keep going. Where are we? There we go. So Wallace is moving up pretty quickly. Can we get Bull Nelson to do the same? McCuck's men, all I really want from them at this point is to just not do anything. I want them to just hang out because they've taken so many losses as it is. Their morale's shot. Well, Davis is still alive and kicking. He, I think, is the only commander left. Well, Catterson, I guess. We'll have to find a major general that's bored, I guess, and put him in charge. Cavalry brigade getting engaged. Sorry, Cavalry Regiment 9th Tennessee is being engaged by Lew Wallace's Corps. Take that supply line. Thank you very much. I think that's where you see a difference. Our morale recovered very quickly, and I think part of that's due to our supply line. I know, like, if you are out of supplies, your guys still do what they're going to do anyway, but I think it boosts your morale. Like, you could be out of ammo and your guys will just keep firing. But I think having the supply line does boost your actual morale. Okay, we're just going to get you guys to actually fight instead of just marching while there's people in front of you fighting. You're letting the skirmishers just get walloped. Wallace, you routed them. Let's keep moving. Oh, you crossed the bridge without me ordering it. Nice. You guys would be more effective dismounted, but you got somebody coming up on your rear, so I'm going to let you skedaddle quickly. Oh, they turned and faced you. Hey, yeah. I don't think that was a great strategy by whoever ordered that. Wasn't me. Wasn't me this time. I tried McCook's Ford. It's, didn't go very well. Probably shouldn't have done it with a bunch of new recruits, but you know, them's the breaks. Alright, Nelson's guys are engaging. Oh, it's a Hampton Legion. What are they doing in Tennessee? Whatever. Nelson is pushing across that creek, up the hill towards the railroad. We've taken the victory location, and we're marching right by them instead of shooting at them. I just don't understand how that works. Maybe turn. Attaboy. Attaboy Manson. Way to figure it out. With some help. Alright, now we'll get the 4th South Carolina. You can see they're not really sure if McCook's guys are going to charge through his fort again. They are keeping that couple strong units over here with the LA Tigers. They're a 3-star now, as well as Missouri State Guard Brigade, also 3-star. The other Louisiana Tigers, which is a 1-star. By not pulling any of those and Early's troops, this cavalry unit, they're just really thin on troops the rest of everywhere else. If they pulled them, but they also are playing it smart from an AI perspective of they're not moving and throwing their troops over here to only get flanked again. They are making me complete this circle on them where Lew Wallace is trying to right now, it looks like. While Nelson's pushing up through the railroad. Wesley withdrew. What a jerk. I think he got shot. It's okay. More reason for the state of Illinois not to be happy with me. Alright, let's stop marching past them and shoot them. Okay. So Nelson's basically taken that railroad and those bridges that he was assigned anyway. Wallace has taken the city of city of Murfreesboro, which he was assigned. McCook has failed and gotten most of his men shot up, trying to take the ford that he was assigned. Yeah, see, about 6,000 losses, plus at least himself, and I believe 2 of his division commanders are wounded. So, not a great stretch for McCook. No. I don't care about a retreating artillery game. Come on. It broke. That's all that I need to know. Good. They may have hit their breaking point. Victory bar just flipped heavily. Now, man, now I got to inflict. Why does that get to flip magically? I don't understand. All right, so we're gonna get a minor because we surpassed 18% losses, but their morale's under 10 or under 12. So realistically, they may break any second unless I do something dumb with McCook. again. There they go. Yeah, we won't do another charge across the ford. We'll just let the battle end and push them further into southeast Tennessee with their heavy losses. Yeah, 11,000 losses to 12,000 of ours. We'll take that. We'll take that every time. The artillery advantage was probably a big piece of this. Those guns that they kept all in one army probably could have been used for everywhere else, because we are getting a lot of artillery advantage on them right now. And they had that one. If you remember at the beginning of the campaign, the Army of the Potomac had like 250 guns with nothing else. So we'll see you back at the main screen. Alright, welcome back to the main screen, and we're looking at our officer losses there. A lot of them wounded. We'll have to go replace them real quick. Pretty costly. We do have a couple major generals to go do Corps Command. Let's go with... There's only 2. So, because of the tiebreaker, we'll go with administration for Meade. Now we can find somebody in his to promote. Ooh, I don't like that idea, but... Whittlesey, we're going to merge into another brigade because he's down to 246 men. We just can't find anybody from Indiana or Illinois. Man, do we not have... There's some troops from Illinois. Is Cruft Illinois? Nope. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to disband Hazen's division. Make him in charge of Meade's division. Move it over to Buell's, and then I can delete it. Yep. Okay, so we'll make, whoa, Hazen, the division commander here. Yep, 2 fame, that fits. Higher than Melanson Wade. And he keeps his division. Just changes who's some of the people in it. We'll have Cruft's smaller brigade to Cooper, who's got a smaller regiment in there. Also replace Cruft with Benton. Whittlesey we already covered, and then I believe the rest of the problems were over here. Hobson was killed. It didn't tell me that. I mean, I think it did in the battle, but I don't remember it telling me that. Here's cavalry. There we go. Washington, Elliott. So it'll be Wool replaces Mitchell. That's going to be